Up next, we have a question from Rob, who asks, is 10DLC strictly intended for use in political promotion space, or will it extend into other markets that may be using mass texting campaigns? And can it stop text spam from spammers, for example?
It's a good question from Rob. So it is absolutely used across all the products and services. Everything that's on 10-digit senders before now has to be registered, really, essentially. I mean, if you don't, you risk the problems that Stefan noted about throughput. So our clients in this are food delivery services, ride sharing and hailing. It's the biggest of the big senders that everybody sees for interactions with 10-digit senders today. Those folks are all registered or very close to finalizing the process of being registered. So 10DLC applies to all those use cases for 10-digit. Now, will it fix or address the problems of spam? That's something that yes, the intention is for that to happen, and I believe it has made some pretty big impacts. However, I still get a lot of spam calls and texts. I'm sure everybody does here today. So the difference is that now they've got mechanisms in place, really mandated from the FCC down to the carriers to solve both calling and text spam, and the mechanisms to enforce it. So it's in the agreements to their direct connected partners through fines, and all the aggregators in this space and CSPs know that it impacts their business if they don't have ways to address spam. So I think the thing that we all have to consider here is that it's this ecosystem is a place where when people have problems with spam as a subscriber, and everybody can relate to this, you stop answering your calls. So until the carrier started mandating or really implementing the mechanisms like Spam Likely or that equivalent into their networks, and having things like 7726, as well as carrier specific or MNO specific tools to be able to report spam in their applications and then control that with the account holder being able to block that. If we don't solve this problem, the operators are going to solve it for us, which means it's really hard for us to provide the kinds of services that typically become more spammy. And everybody's seen this stuff. The extended car warranty is the biggest meme out there. Everyone knows about. I mean, it's ridiculous. So I think these kind of things really prevent people from opening these messages. And the goal of SMS is to increase the open rate and to get that timely delivery to your consumer. So I think we have to solve it. We all have to work to better this, but we have to realize that it's really the bad actors that have spoiled this for us. So if we can fix those problems and still allow political messaging, all of these use cases that are there that are wanted, consumer consent is there. It's a huge business for all of us. So it's up to us to solve, fix, and to expand upon.